This channel is proudly sponsored by the Red Room Publishing. Please check out their store for exclusive tabletop RPG products. They have recently released New Flesh, a future noir tabletop RPG, where cyberpunk meets biological horror. You will find the link in the description and in the pinned comment. Here's a promo to one of their games.
The choice is yours in this epic role-playing game of exploration and adventure. Uncharted seas. Set sail for adventure.
This channel is also proudly sponsored by Dead Tree Studios, the publishers and developers of Dames of Asstoria, a tabletop RPG where you play as monster girls, experiencing high adventure in a world that doesn't fully accept them. They have recently released Daughters of Lamb. This is a cybernetic nuns with guns that are looking for the pieces of their fallen AI god tabletop RPG, and it is pay what you want. You will find it in their website, the links are in the description and in the pinned comment. This channel is proudly partnered with the What the Funk shop. Please check out their store for all sorts of products. They have dice, miniatures, game master screens, home decorations, and many other things. You will find the link in the description and in the pinned comment as well. And make sure that you use my code for a special discount. Hi, welcome to this part of my review featuring Mutant Year Zero Genlab Alpha. If you haven't seen the other parts of my review, featuring this tabletop RPG of mutated animals that fight for their freedom, please check out the playlist in the description below. This time we are going to talk about the types of conflicts. There are many ways to handle confrontations in this tabletop RPG, and nuances between those confrontations. For example, ambushes and sneak attacks. You can surprise your opponents. You can even add +2 to your initiative roll if your attack seems well planned enough and makes sense with the context. You can also ambush your enemies. There are various modifications based on the distance as well. And some powers from the animals may also influence your roll. When it comes to dominance conflicts, when animal mutants try to force their will upon one another, they don't negotiate and barter like humans do. Instead, the conflict is resolved by snarls, showing of teeth, minor bites, and other kinds of behavior to express dominance or submission. To resolve such a conflict, you use the Dominate skill against your opponent's sense emotion. It's important to consider that rank and position may also influence this role. When it comes to close combat, sometimes a duel of dominance is not enough to settle a conflict. You have various effects, defenses, offensive maneuvers, but it's all very simple. It follows the same mechanics described in the previous parts of this review series. You make your roll, and depending on the result, you get various stuns. Perhaps you inflict additional damage, or maybe you tire your enemy, just to name a couple of results. And this concludes this part of the review. In the next part we are going to talk about trauma and damage. When it comes to combat, you can grapple, you can use your ranged weapons, you can use close combat weapons and powers, but it is all resolved in the same way, the same mechanic for task resolution, with just a few more nuances. That is it. Thank you for watching this part of the review. Don't forget to leave a like, a comment, and subscribe. And thank you so much to those of you that are going the extra mile to support the channel. If anyone else wishes to further support the channel, consider joining as a member or using the super thanks button. Like, subscribe, take a look at the information in the description, the pinned comment. This has been your host, Abraham L. Jaguar, a professional game master. And remember, in tabletop RPGs, you are not telling stories about your characters, you are experiencing the game world as your characters. Once again, thank you and see you later.